Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. It's Wednesday, which means it's brand new comic day, and you can get new comics any way you want, digitally, physically. It's the best day of the week because it's new comic book day. Why am I wearing this luchador mask? Well, you're going to have to watch our earlier video review of Border Town. Right now, we're doing the review of United States of Murder, Inc., the latest series from Jinxworld, who's coming out from DC Comics. It's Brian Michael Bendis and Michael Avon Oeming. And then, who else is there playing? I've seen? We got Taki Somi's colors, letters, Carlos Mangual, designed by Curtis King Jr. Basically, this is alternate history. The United States has been kind of split up, and there's these mob families that control part of it. The story is, there's been a previous volume. It's really good. If you haven't read it, go check it out. So this is about a young girl whose father is murdered, and then she's brought into the family. So it's her introduction into being part of this mob family. Really interesting stuff. This is basically a mobster being made, and that's about it. The rest of the story doesn't seem to have kicked off yet. This is really an origin story, an origin issue about this character. I guess Jagger Rose would be the name. So this Jagger Rose, who becomes a made woman after her father, who was a made man, gets killed. And yeah, this is basically her introduction and origin story into the mob family. It's interesting doing this with the mask. So it's good. Like really like the first volume. I thought it was a great series. I appreciate the alternate history. I thought it was some cool stuff to it. This one is good first issue. I think it introduces folks pretty well. I don't know if it necessarily introduces you to the world well. If that makes sense. Like, the characters are introduced really well, and the origin story is solid, but as far as the world, there's not tons to that. So other than that, like, it's an interesting read, it's a good read, it's a mob story, this alternate world. Should be really good going forward based off of the previous volume, and I enjoyed it. Like, I think the art's actually really solid. There's some great stuff in the beginning. I liked the use of perspective in some of these panels, starting things off as he falls to his death is actually kind of cool. And then splat. So it's a very bloody first issue. It's a little bit different. Like, it sets up things well, interesting characters. I don't know if it necessarily sets up the story well, but at least it kicks things off. So this is one worth picking up if the concept of, like, a hit woman appeals to you. This is worth checking out, because this is the origin of the hit woman. I might have started a different way and then gone back to the origin, but, you know, that's me. So yeah, so you can go get this in comic shops. Obviously, I think the art's pretty solid. I like it. Story's good. You can go get this in comic shops today. We have a link beneath this video. You can put in your zip code, tell you if a shop's near you, no shop, no problem. We do have an affiliate link. But go support your comic shop first and foremost. Always support your comic shop. The affiliate links, we do get a small percentage of that. I want to thank DC for hooking us up with this review. Copy is always appreciated, and thank you for watching and your support as well. Now, if you're into Jinxworld, DC Comics, comics in general, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy. Keep it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.